Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.
Hello everyone, my name is Omridistan. The objective of this experiment is to determine what the limiting reagent is when baking soda reacts with vinegar. The balanced equation for this reaction is when sodium bicarbonate reacts with the organic compound of acetic acid to form sodium acetate, water, and carbon dioxide. So 100 ml of vinegar was added to all 4 bottles, A, B, C, and D. 1/4 teaspoons of baking soda is placed in balloon 1, which is placed on bottle A. 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda is placed in balloon 2, which is placed on bottle B. 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda is placed in balloon 3, which is placed on bottle C. And 3 teaspoons of baking soda is placed in balloon 4, which is placed on bottle D. So now we need to start with bottle A. As you can see that the balloon in balloon 1 on bottle A is expanding. The gas being formed here is carbon dioxide. So this reaction occurs in 2 steps. The first is the double displacement reaction. The double displacement reaction occurs when the acetic acid reacts with the sodium acetate. This forms sodium acetate and carbonic acid, which we saw was forming. Then, since the carbonic acid was unstable, it rapidly underwent a decomposition reaction. This formed the carbon dioxide, which is in here, and water, which is on the sides. So the carbon dioxide escaped this solution as bubbles, and we can expect the same process to happen for all 4, but we have yet to see how much gas will be produced.
Turn the bottle. Show the A, show the A.
Bottle A. As you can see, the same process that occurred in bottle A is occurring in bottle B, but a more rigorous reaction occurs. Now we're going to bottle C.
Space it out, space it out.
So the differences between the balloons are the differences between the amount of baking soda placed in each balloon. The similarities in each is that they all expand, but the balloons that contain the higher amount of baking soda expands the most. The more baking soda, the more the balloon expands. So you can see we already have a pattern from the first, the second to the third. This is the smallest, this is smaller, and this is the biggest so far. So let's see what will happen on bottle D. Now we're going to balloon 4. I'm trying to make sure all the baking soda falls within the vinegar. And we can see that the pattern so far, according to what we had first established, was the smaller the amount of baking soda, the less carbon dioxide will be produced. So the first is the smallest, the second is smaller, the third is big, and the fourth is the biggest. So I concluding that the baking soda was the limiting reagent because I noticed that the more baking soda added to the separate balloons, the more the balloon expanded. I figured that it couldn't be the vinegar because the same amount of vinegar was added to all bottles, so there was no difference there. So in all these 4 bottles, 100 ml of vinegar was added. So there was no difference here, so there's no way that these could have determined how much carbon dioxide was produced.
Weezy out of here. Weezy out of here.